One.
Oh God, what's
I
happening
see on the
now?
screen again.
Brother.
After a month off, I think we got the technical shit fixed. No, we haven't clearly. We're 9 minutes late because of that, and here we are. I don't know. I think it's working now, but we got Rekt Radio episode 79. We're back. All of us are still alive. Some of us had some life changing stuff. OSF had a kid, as some of us know. Congrats, Ovi. We love that.
Thanks, man.
That's epic. Yeah, I mean the markets are going down today. We don't have a sponsor. What are you pointing at me?
No, you said the word epic, so I just felt like I had to.
Oh,
respond.
epic. Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go.
Epic with a K.
Yeah. Anyway, currently not sponsored, but we might have something to work shortly. And yeah, we'll be back to giveaways and cool shit like that for the fans, of course, pretty soon as well. But yeah, I would kick.
We moved away from
here.
We moved away from
now.
Orbit.
What? We did move away
Emotional.
from Orbit. Yeah, an emotional time. They gave us a lot of free shit. Gave the fans a lot of free shit. I hear an echo, but now I just saw the viewership just drop by 50% when they heard we're not giving anything away anymore. Can you believe that? They weren't here for us. They were not here for us. But anyway, we don't have a guest today because we're just coming back to just talk, hang out, and kind of just ease back into it. I know these guys do like 100 podcasts a day, but I haven't for a while, so I haven't spoken to anyone in 1 month or more. I don't know.
So, don't have any mates outside podcast, do you?
So I got a lot of catching up to do. So what's up, guys?
Just all over the place, really. I haven't even checked prices today. I just checked them now.
You haven't checked prices? Well, they look bad. Equities guys have a lot of tokens. They found quite a few, and they are selling them.
There's a big unlock right now for the NASDAQ, right?
Yeah. That's what it looks like. I think, it's finally just mean reverting a bit, and there was a bit of a rotation in small cap, but not so much anymore. It's holding up a lot better. But yeah, the NASDAQ's down 3% in a straight line with zero upticks. Yeah.
Are you short? Are you short today, KBM?
No, I'm not short. I actually tried to buy a couple times. I lost like a lot. I lost like a couple $100,000. But we don't need to talk about that. I'm still as jovial as ever. It's just my normal disposition. But yeah, no.
Are we gonna talk about what happened in the last month? So we had OSF have a baby, and you made a run for a bracelet as well.
I don't know if you could call it a run for a bracelet, but I mean, I came in 16th in a PLO tournament, 25K in Vegas. Didn't play the main event. I don't think that it wasn't a run for a bracelet. I punted
it was a
off.
run for a bracelet.
I had a great stack, punted it off. That was actually my first PLO tourney, so that's nice to place so highly. I got to like the 2 feature tables that are like right in the arena area where the World Series poker stuff is. Maybe 2 hands in, I just decided to commit a massive fucking punt and just lose all my chips and just in typical KBM fashion, just do something really dumb.
Fair enough.
Work super hard, crush, make one error, lose it all. That's what I like to do. We're trying to clean it up. I'm trying to get better out here. I got a personal trainer now. I'm 1 day in, as you can tell. I lost, probably 2 pounds overnight.
Yeah, look at that jawline.
Wow. Yeah, man. It's been 1 day. I'm 1 day working out. Been pretty good so far. So anyway.
Who did you lose to? Who?
I don't know.
And how did you lose?
I mean, I lost in the first bullet. I lost in Daniel Negreanu, but the one where I went out in 16th was just some random dude, which makes it even worse. Some random dude is not taking the line he has without pretty much the nuts, especially with myself.
We should get Negreanu on the pod.
Yeah, he's not that big in crypto. We don't know each other at all. So I don't know.
Oh, really?
I mean, I don't know if he would do this, but maybe. I remember we asked Helmuth back in the day, but I don't know. That Helmuth is a weirdo. Oh, I don't want to say that. Yeah, just say that. Anyway,
he's not coming on now.
Yeah. Anyway, no,
what about you, OSF? How's having a kid?
Yeah, you know what's funny? How we've had this conversation multiple different times on just different podcasts and in real life. And I just have to have the same conversation as if we've never had this conversation before, but just for the benefit of our viewers who probably don't.
Well, let's put it this way. Are you taking more or less risk now that you've had a kid?
I'm definitely taking less. Well, I haven't really changed my risk. I did feel a bit gambly over the weekend. I wanted to put it on something. I've had a couple of bad trades in the last 2 days. I just haven't told anyone about. So,
what were they?
Go on, tell us.
Beans.
Bought some, not in big size, but I bought some Kabuti at the highs yesterday.
What the fuck is that?
One of the Kamala Harris derivative tokens.
Kabuki?
Kabuti.
Is that about her ass, or is that like a different?
It's just like AI generation.
Nice, love that.
I just had one of those moments last night where I was like, "Oh man, this could be like the next big thing." And it woke up in the morning, I was down 50% on it. I was like, "What was I thinking?" So
that's been my experience in meme coins too. It's been great. I've been having a really good time. I really love them.
Did you
put?
Did
you
put?
I get out of? God.
How much did you put in? Like the GDP of a small nation, or?
I had like $8,000 that I put in, and I lost about $3,000 in the liquidity thing, whatever happened. So I instantly lost $3,000, and then I woke up this morning, it was worth $2,000. So I was like, great, I've just lost 75%. But then I put it in something else that went up 50%.
Why do I want to? Who's that guy?
I bought Eunice. You know the guy who's like does all these like bat flips and stuff, and has like this face where he's like,
oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
We should get that video up. Have you seen that intern? The guy who's like in Japan who looks like he has severe autism. We should get him up. He does like. You have not seen this? Like,
I mean, this is a weird lead to a video that we're gonna.
You'll know it. You'll know it if you've seen it. I mean, you'll see it. You'll know it
from Japan.
I mean, OSF, I think you've got to share, right? You got to find this thing.
Here we go. I'm posting the link.
Chat is hating on us for not giving stuff away. They said we're fucked. And that
at least we told you. Now you can just go. Now you can like stop listening. My suggestion was we don't tell you until the end, and you would have to listen to us for the whole thing, and then get screwed. But
just give us a week. Give us a week. It's
we're cooking over here. It's just not today.
You must have seen this guy.
You not seen this guy?
Videos. I've seen this guy a bunch. I've been following this guy for way before this. He's just funny. Okay, turn it off. But he's just fucking around. The guy's normal. You ever see him like be normal? He's just normal. Those are just
I haven't seen.
Well, he just performs.
So how long have you been following him? Like
a year, maybe a year.
What?
I saw
he's been around for a while.
Early. Dude, my eye for talent is fucking pristine. My eye for anything like this is so good that, of course, I spotted him a year ago. I was like, this guy's good. I'll follow him. But, you know.
We should,
anyway.
I saw the video that you posted about BitBoy.
BitBoy. Again, my eye for talent, pristine.
No, can we watch this video? Can we bring up the BitBoy video? Have you seen this, OSF?
Maybe just do the last part where he gets real crazy.
No, we got to do the whole thing.
The whole thing, dude.
This is top tier. Have you got it, intern? Oh, he's on it. He's on it. Yeah, BitBoy, I feel like he's going to have an arc.
I like that we got guys in the chats fighting back for us, like LWP. It's like, go LWP. We like you.
How to set up the business to screw me? I have the email. They didn't think I had this. They wiped all this stuff, and I found it in my cached drive. These people, it's huge.
A long video, though. I don't know if we need
Mike
to watch the whole thing.
I said your name, Mike. Andrew Gordon, Michael Brandwein. 20 years ago, his dad started an investment company right down the street. Isn't that crazy? And now, all of a sudden, he's doing all the business. These people are scammers. Alex Hunter's a scammer. These people are all around you, and I'm tired of it. I don't know why these people get to do this horrible stuff in crypto. The great story that's going to come out of this is these people had to do this to me because I'm honest, and I don't steal from people. And all for years, it's all you guys have done is tell me what a thief I am. And the people in my own building were stealing millions of dollars from me. And doing pump and dumps and making me look like I'm the thief. It's all gonna come out in court. 100% of it. It's coming now, TJ. You gotta wait to give us the documents. It's coming. And And I am so tired of it. Alex Saunders gets to be put up on. Meanwhile, everybody, BitBoy's irrelevant now. BitBoy, who cares about BitBoy? Nobody watches this channel anymore. Because the thieves stole money from me and made my life hell. It's
We
real.
are so back. We are so back. We got to get him on the pod as well.
I tried. I gave him another fucking shout. I said, Ben, you want to come on Rekt Radio? He ghosted it. He did retweet my post of saying that I love him.
Oh, really?
So he knows I'm out there. He knows I'm clamoring. I mean, we go way back. Like not really, maybe a year, but
what does that mean?
We played some poker together. I think we talked about that before. Might have been the start of the downfall. I don't know. Some say.
Yeah.
Anyway,
him and Gainsey were swapping. They like made a reconciliation or whatever at that.
Oh yeah, they swapped jerseys at the Bahamar at that dinner. They both took their shirts off, swapped them as a sign of respect, like they do in Europe for soccer and whatnot. But it was weird.
So what do you think of the market? What do you think of the market here? Do you think we're just going to go sideways for like we have? Everyone's like, oh, we're going to go down to 40K. We're going to go to 100K. We've literally just been between basically 60 and 70K for like 4 months now. Basically since.
Yeah, I don't know.
February, right? Or March.
The Bitcoin volatility, like the Bitcoin vol, whatever the fuck it's like the lowest. It's very low. It's atrocious time to be a trader on a low time frame. Well, unless you're like scalping minor fucking moves. But who could have predicted this? It is summer, as many have said in the past. Maybe don't fucking trade with size or do dumb shit during summer, and it would range. But it's easier said than done to sit on your hands. But it seems like the sit on the hands kind of time, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
otherwise you end up doing shit like me and trading Kabuki.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have done that in retrospect.
How did you find that coin? Can I just ask?
It was just on my feed, and I just found it funny.
All right, okay.
I see.
I'm glad I was in a position where I didn't have access to more funds, because it was one of those moments where I've had moments of madness where I just put in a lot into some random meme coin, and sometimes it's made me a lot of money, but obviously sometimes I lose a lot of money, and I would have. I don't know. Sometimes when you put in a load of money, it's what kicks off the movement as well. So you never know. Maybe there's a different alternative scenario for Kabuki, but.
What do you think of all these cat coins at the moment? Like, do you think it's going to be Mew or Popcat? You like any of these? Mew just seems like everyone knows it's Cabal, but it's going to go to $1 billion, and you can't.
Did
really
it turn today? I thought I heard it turn today. Some of my friends who are in Mew are crying. So
really?
So your Ponzi trader just posted a McDonald's sign Mew.
Yeah,
chart.
I think they got rugged. I mean, the coin is definitely a Cabal coin, right? I mean,
definitely.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't want.
If I don't own it, it's a Cabal coin, right? If I don't own it, it does. I saw this great tweet. Cabal is what you call coins that you don't own that go up 1,000%.
Of course, buy my bags. But
that's what that base 16Z guy. What do you think of that guy? Like, I like his content, but then I didn't really know. I feel like he is somebody that we know in crypto, right?
Dude, there's so many accounts that I think are all the same person right now that are all like got big in this bull run that I think are just psyops to like push this bull run, and they're all going to disappear in 6 to 9 months.
I noticed that Sisyphus like often retweets that base 16Z guy, so I didn't know if like he was maybe.
Oh, it might be
basic.
I don't know.
We should get some alts. Like, just tweet.
I don't have time for that kind of stuff. Do you guys?
No, me neither.
Unless I am base 16D. No, I'm not.
Unless he's definitely an alt, like 100%. That guy's an alt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So what coins are you looking at now, guys? Are you looking at anything?
Well, that's what I was going to mention. The coins that have done well over the last 4 weeks. You have Mew, Giga. Giga went to is that like 200 million, right? Like that's done.
Yeah.
Well.
Lock in was doing well. I bought Lock in like sub 5 mil. Lost money on it somehow. Ponzi. Well, it's a chain of unfortunate events, Mando. I don't think we need to get into it. And then Ponky, similar. Ponky, I bought it like 35 mil. I think I told you guys about that. It's at like 380 now.
Yeah. Did you sell
I
that?
lost money on that too. Yeah, no. I lost money.
How?
How did you lose money on that?
I told you it's a chain of unfortunate events. I mean, like we don't have to go back in time. I'm sure there are other people who have felt the plight of this. I'm just
Wait.
I don't know. It's hard for me to have meme conviction. I'm terrible.
You bought it at 35 million, did a 10x, and you lost money somehow.
Yeah, well, I didn't make a 10x. Clearly, I sold it at like 33 million. And
all right, I see.
And just watched it.
I've done that so many times.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, like, it is what it is.
I think I lose money more now on like bag holding than I do on selling too early, which equally is not a good thing.
Like, what market cap meme coins are you guys looking at? Obviously, the markets has changed when you're like buying into a meme coin. It's kind of like they're getting a little bit high pretty quickly, right? So the risk is scaling up if you fuck it up.
I think the sweet spot is like
the return is dropping.
If you're like really switched on to like these new metas and stuff that come on every day, you can probably buy. And this, by the way, this is basically a full-time job, but you can probably buy things in like I feel like 1 to 5 million range before they go to like 20 to 30 million, and then they usually just die. But you have to really be quick and snipe it and all that kind of stuff.
That's kind of what Bone Lord does, who we had on the show. Yeah, he's still doing that.
Exactly.
That's still. And I think the bigger ones tend to like reach critical mass, like Popcat and whatnot. They kind of just go up. I know Rookie XVT has been destroying Popcat from just holding it. I haven't seen the proof on chain though, on the tape. So who knows?
Oh yeah.
How about that saga where the Marty Ball
brilliant.
guy? Did you read into that?
Yeah, I did see that.
You didn't see it, or did?
He was saying like Rookie's options positions on Deribit.
He called out Rookie for being on LARP and said there's no way he has 500 options like Bitcoin calls, 80 calls, terrible fucking calls, by the way, but we don't have to go there. But he had like 250K and Bitcoin calls of 80,000 that expire like next week. And these options guys were like, their prints don't exist. They're fucking not on the chart. Their blocks aren't there, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, are you guys fucking serious? Because obviously I'm in the chat with Rookie and a couple other people, and we're like, they're obviously real. So went down this rabbit hole. Ponzi trader bet this guy $10,000. The guy wouldn't accept it. Rookie took a video of his screen. The guy still wouldn't accept it. It says it's fake. And then we proved it all, essentially, with everything he asked, transaction logs, everything. And then the guy's like, oh, well, he just executed inefficiently, and I didn't know the prints were just crossing the spread. It's like, yeah, who the fuck do you think Rookie XBT is? He literally just took his phone and just market bought $250,000 worth of these options. This guy's like, it's just inconceivable that someone would ape $250,000 worth of $80,000 Bitcoin calls, like with a market order. I'm like, well, you don't know this crew. It's see, that's the difference here. I don't know. It's like, it feels like Rookie just draws the line on the chart, apes it, and makes fucking $10 million a year. All that is actually true. So I don't know. Maybe there's different trading styles, but it was just a funny culmination of a morning of back and forths. And Rookie indeed did have the 500 options. Obviously, he wouldn't lie about that kind of shit. He is he's a very, very genuine fella. He doesn't need to lie to about $250,000 positions. But it was a saga. It was a saga.
Have you ever done options in crypto?
I haven't, because I live in the U.S. and don't have access to Deribit. But if I did, no. No, I've done enough options and equities, and I know it's not my arena. It's for guys who are like really smart, and I'm just like I'm very smart, but not there, Of course, I'm better at pushing market orders like Rookie, whereas these guys are like hedging, putting on some hedges and doing weird shit with different products. That's not my bag, obviously.
Well, all I remember from when we were traders on like a trading floor is the options traders were always the biggest spivs in the whole, like, and by spivs it's like a British term, which just means the guys that would like take your eyes out. And they would just like generally notice that because they know that nobody understands the product. So the idea that I would go into crypto and try and cross-bid offer, and I'm just like, I know my eyes are getting fucking gouged here. Like, why? Yeah. Even in liquid products, my eyes were getting gouged. Like, if I'm going to try and do that in crypto,
options are a different game. You got to be right, and you got to time it right, and you have to deal with decay if you're fucking wrong on the time frame. It's just a lot of variables that the normal people shouldn't be fucking around with. I mean, yeah, I've had my stints with options, made a lot, lost it all back. I'm good. I'm done with that personally.
You see that there's like this new thing today that we can short meme coins. Do you see this headline?
I don't know
that?
where. I mean, you can short them on Bybit already, right? If you're listed, but what do you mean?
No. Oh, I saw it today. Maybe it was Degenerate News, which is a good follow. They put it out. Like there's a.
No, go ahead.
Ooh, yeah. Solend, which is quite a big lending protocol, to launch Dumpy.fun.
Donkey.fun.
Dumpy.fun platform for shorting Solana meme coins. Beta to start on the 30th of July.
Yeah, I mean, my read is just going to be pretty liquid and not a lot of size to be fucked around with. So it seems like it's just going to be gambling, right?
I kind of like that, but I'd like that from the long end. You know, if I see that a short starts building in one of these coins, I reckon people will just they'll go after it, right?
Yeah, I mean that is the playbook of the public to gang up on these bad short guys. So how's the GameStop doing now that we're talking about that? That's that playbook. Well, it's
been doing all right actually. I looked at it the other day. It was at 20.
It's at 24.
But it didn't die, right? Like
it hasn't moved since the show. I mean, it went up, going back down.
I think in the last, I'm trying to think about 4 weeks ago, it was the Blast TGE, RIP. It was the we were still talking about celebrity meme coins, and they've all kind of died, right? Like, where's Mother now? Actually, Mother ripped the other day, didn't it? Yeah, 75. But like, where's the Andrew Tate one? And all, they just haven't really lasted. And then I think a bunch of like cat and dog coins just became big again. You had Billy that went to like 200. You've had Giga. You've had, I don't know. It doesn't feel like we've really done much new, right? It feels as though we've gone back to cat and dog coins, and
creativity is low out here. That's for sure.
So low.
Like
again, that's why my eyes opened up for different non-cat and dog tokens, but just
Kamala Booty or whatever it was. I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like just summer doldrums right now, but obviously we're getting fucking nuked in the equity market right this second still.
Are you going on to Polymarket at all? Because it feels as though a lot of people are now just gambling on Polymarket rather than like political shitcoins haven't really worked out, right? Like, so Bowden, man, do you see that guy who lost 8 million on Bowden?
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
I think I put a tweet out around the time that guy did that said Bowden was a terrible fucking play. But, you know, what do I know? It was just obvious. If you lose the election, why would it go up? This guy is a fade into irrelevance kind of guy, in my opinion. So that happened quicker than you would think. But Bowden always seemed bad.
OSF's become a big conspiracy theory guy, actually, over the last 4 weeks. It's actually, I guess you've always been a big conspiracy theory guy. But
always have been,
it's definitely dialed up.
I mean, recent events is like a conspiracy theorist dreams right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think happened?
Trump almost got shot in the head. We saw that.
We got an email from a potential sponsor, by the way, guys.
Oh, really?
Live mid-show, just reading it out, huh?
Mid-show, someone 4 minutes ago.
Should we read it out?
Well, maybe keep that for after the show in private. I don't know. Anyway, what are the conspiracy theories?
Mando, when you gonna oil up in the comments? Mando, no oily face. It's the camera quality, guys. I actually have oil all over me. I'm in London for the next couple of weeks, so I haven't got my beauty regime going.
Well, are you gonna hit us with the conspiracy theories or not?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just so many of them, isn't there? One of them is that Biden is already dead, and he got topped off by Nancy Pelosi. Huh?
Didn't he show up?
But you don't know. How do you know it's him?
I don't know.
There's rumors that he died like 4 years ago or something like this, right? Like, he's been dead for a long time. Yeah. The thing about conspiracy theories is like you just believe all of them. think that's kind of where OSF's at. Like,
Well, the big thing is I just really talk about US politics. I'm not American, so I don't really care. But that's the right outlook. I care a little bit, but no, I don't really care. But they're saying that the Dems want to cheat against Trump, but you need like a small margin between the polls, and like the Biden-Trump differential is too big, so they couldn't. If they cheated, it would be like, well, it's way too obvious that you cheated. So they need someone who's going to have like a narrower gap between them and Trump.
Right.
So they're like, let's kill Biden and then let's get someone else in. But unfortunately, I'm not really sure if.
And to be clear, like Polymarket
it's the right option.
Polymarket have only 68% chance that he's going to finish his term. Like they think he's done.
He's not alive, mate.
He's not even alive.
Anyway.
Let's look at some Polymarket stuff. I like looking at Polymarket.
Yeah, back to your question. I haven't been on Polymarket in a bit.
No, there's some good stuff on there. There's some
Biden
good stuff.
finished his term. 67.
Yeah. Question for you guys: Are we just meant to like bet loads in Polymarket because one day there'll be a token and we'll just make money on that? Or...
will it be on Polygon though? So it's going to go straight to zero.
Yeah, that's true.
Will Biden
Speaking of things going straight to zero, how did Blast do? I haven't looked at Blast at all. I'm wondering, as someone who was big in the Blast markets. I mean, I'm an investor, so I don't want to be negative.
Don't lie, KBM. Don't lie. You're twisting the knife right now.
I haven't looked. I honestly bring up Blast. I just want to see it. I honestly haven't looked. I swear. Did gold? Did that guy? His estimations on gold were correct? Like $50?
No.
No.
In a word.
They were smidge off. I think they came out at around $1.5.
Okay.
Yeah. Just
where are they now? 1 cent? That can't be right. That's not gold.
Yeah, Blast at like 1 point right now.
So what does that equal in market cap for like
1.7 billion FTV?
Yeah,
it's actually the lowest L2 out there. One of the lowest L2s out there.
All right. Well, my investment's up like 5x. That's not bad, I guess.
Yeah.
Paper. Anyway.
They should sponsor the pod. Like we've been the biggest Blast proponents possible on this pod. We had a few people come on and tell us it was.
I can change my tone for a couple dollars really quickly. Anyway, where were we? Polymarket?
Yeah. Actually, that's what we should do at KBM. You should just start openly fudding things, and then we should get them to sponsor it so that like you stop the FUD.
Yeah, that would be a better fit. Like I thought about doing KOL stuff for something for a meme coin. I was like, this doesn't fit my persona at all. This would be disingenuous. But if I just start shitting on shit, I think Kook Capital, that guy pioneered this a little bit.
Yeah,
paid the fund.
Yeah,
he gets paid to shit on stuff, but you can shit on something and be like, I'll only stop if you pay me.
Yeah, I mean, if it's like free money to do what I already do, then I'll do it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, exactly.
Because Mew are giving away what was the 250K per influencer sort of thing. So
yeah,
250K.
Is it? Do you not see this?
No.
So Mew were giving out.
I think, but I don't know if it's true or not.
Mew were giving out 250 grand to influencers, and it's like come out in the last like week or so that they were giving out that amount, which I think is true.
That's definitely true
Because
I've seen
a lot of people
big payouts. I've heard of real big payouts to influencers. I don't see how the value is there, but I guess it's just like a brand legitimization thing. But it doesn't seem like the KOL pump is fucking good at all.
I asked one guy who's big in those streets how much he made this cycle from like shilling memes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He said 3 to 4 million.
Well, wow. And it's literally like joke money. Like these people just post a tweet.
Yeah, and I think Kook had said publicly that he said he'd made around that amount. I think these guys have made like millions doing it.
Well, if you see my account start posting memes later, it's not sponsored. Just kidding. I think I missed that post. It wouldn't fit for me. But damn, that's like a lot of money for literally doing nothing and pretty much adding no fucking value. in my opinion. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I guess maybe there was
It's got-
value early in the cycle of this, but now the value is 0.
I think the key about it is there's weird social capital around it. Like if you're funny and you do it, you kind of get away with it, right? Like, but if you do it and you're like serious, everyone's like, you're a fucking joke. But if you're actually funny and you're like, oh yeah, they paid me.
Yeah,
Everyone's
no,
like, yeah.
you have to be authentic, even if you're scamming. I think we spoke about that the other day about somebody doing that. We were like, well, he's still kind of funny, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not scamming.
It isn't anything really bad, but it was kind of. Yeah,
I just
made
mean
me
like
laugh,
shilling. I'm mixing up shilling and scamming. Like shilling isn't scamming, obviously, but it's like as long as you're public about it.
There was that cat coin this week. Did you see that? And like a few people posted about that. But everyone was so genuine about it that it was just like, oh my god, like this is so
bullshit.
bad.
Yeah, you can read through the lines there pretty quickly. And they probably got paid $25,000 to $50,000, I would assume, worth of that coin. They probably just insta nuked it. That's usually how this goes. Yeah. So,
but I reckon you could get away with it, KBM. It's basically what I'm saying because you're funny. You're actually a funny guy. Whereas, like, if
I'm
it's
not
serious, it doesn't quite work.
I think it's too late.
I'm not saying you should. I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying you could get away with it. I reckon.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Whereas, like,
we'll see how trading goes the rest of the year and how my bills stack up. But I'm gonna stay away from it for now. But I think I could get it. It's subtly in the mix there.
Oh, 100%.
Get away with it. But I would never do that to my fans unless it were genuine. Anyway, what else? What else do we got here? It's been a casual show. We got to get some guests, a guest list going. I think we got some.
We have no guests lined up, right?
Whoa! Don't say that kind of stuff out loud.
No guests, no sponsors. Just like
we haven't done shit for 4 weeks.
At this point, why are people even still listening to the show?
Yeah,
we have some. I have some good ones lined up. I have some good ones.
Somebody says I have an AliExpress mic. It is funny. My headset broke, and then I bought this fucking headset. It's a Logitech. I don't know. G Logitech. It sounds awful. Does the microphone sound awful?
It's not too bad. It's all right, I think.
I was speaking through my webcam for the past 3 weeks when I was like refusing to buy a headset. But I finally got it to work today. I don't know. I'm down bad in the technological headset department. It's just not working for me. Are you guys using Rodecaster still? Oh, what's that?
I got one of these mini Rode mics.
I need that maybe.
Yeah, when I'm traveling, instead of having to take everything, I just take the mini Rode mic.
Yeah,
you can plug this one in. You can plug this one in with a USB cable anyway, though.
Yeah, but you need a stand for it. Whereas this is like it's mini, so like I can take it in my rucksack and just do that when I'm traveling.
Just hold it, right? I'm sure you've held things like this before.
Man, equities are still going down. This is a fucking bloodbath out here. 3 point.
Biggest move lower in the Nasdaq since December 22.
Yeah, it's really melting. You would think I'd be crushing it. I'm not.
Yeah, come on, man. The one time Nasdaq's down 3% and you're not sure.
Yeah, well, the slow bleeds, they're pretty difficult trades in reality.
Crypto's holding up pretty well though, right? Like Bitcoin's still 66.3.
It's holding up like ridiculously well. So like, yeah, that's quite bullish.
How much you want to bet Mando and how much you want to bet Mando and KBM don't have pants on?
I'm not gonna stand up. I'm not gonna stand up. That's how much I'll bet.
Yeah. That's why this chat is descending.
Yeah, it's been a nice episode back. Easy back into it. I always want an episode without the guests where we all talk about normal stuff. Well, Ice Pickle, you got it. The chat wants to ask any more questions. We're here to answer them.
Who is your MVP for guests that we've had on? I actually wrote out all the guests we've had on. Should I list them out? We've had some crazy.
I saw that.
It's like 80, 75.
Who I really liked having K Money on, but it was like
K Money.
It wasn't on video, and it was kind of like he was late and stuff. But I thought it was like it was one of the shows where I laughed quite a lot. I think it would be good to have him back on.
Yeah.
Would it though? He kind of devolved into just saying mog. I haven't seen him say.
I saw him. I am mog, right? So it's good for my bag. So
he is hilarious.
He came on before everything ripped, right? I remember he made money on Pepe. That's when he came on. And then he was like, Mog's my next one. That was when Mog was at like 40 million, maybe.
We've had a
30
lot of
million.
guests give some good alpha, and I haven't acted on any of it.
Yeah. But the thing is, you're like OSF with a lot. Actually, OSF just never sells, but like you actually buy the coin that does the 100x. But like you just said, like Ponky, if you'd held Ponky, that was like a
series of unfortunate events. I'll get it next one. Sometimes.
Oh man, let's keep bringing it up.
From here, there. Anyway, who is the best guess? I'm looking at this list right now.
So Kamala Harris is not speaking at Bitcoin.
It's too hard
now.
How's Kabuti doing on the back of that?
Yeah, not great. Well, I got out my Kabuti
dude.
this morning. For those who didn't.
You're out. Are you?
I told you I rotated it into Eunice.
Oh, Eunice. All right, okay.
People like Elliot Rowe. It sounds like.
Oh, Elliot Rowe is good. Yeah.
It's funny.
I
bought Sessions.
Skew is really good. I think Skew's the most charismatic one we've had so far.
That guy was incredible. But to be fair, he is like the smartest guest we've had on. Like you read his things.
He's one of the few people who post technical analysis that I actually read and follow and find useful. So that's a lot.
Exactly.
For me.
Like he was good. I'm trying to think who else was like in the meme coin street. We had Anton before he like blew up, right? And then
before he became the main character, I guess you could say.
He's too big for us now.
It seems like he seems like he's cooled off a little bit on the main character front. I think he's got the heat off him a little bit.
Yeah, maybe he's good enough to come on the show then, or like we're good enough for him to come on the show.
Yeah,
get an Anton redemption arc going. Who is there a main character right now? Doesn't really feel like there is one, right?
I need to leave now, guys.
Oh,
fuck.
Okay.
See you next week.
Well, yeah.
I do need to leave. I've got to go to dinner.
Okay, yeah. It's not like this was planned for a long time or anything, so you can roll.
Yeah. All right. Well, we could call it that. This is
we can keep going, but
no, keep going. Don't let me ruin your.
Yeah.
Don't let me ruin your.
Really good for all future potential sponsors. Yeah, this has been a great.
Usually the show's an hour. Yeah. I think.
Yeah.
I feel like I hope we've learned a lot from the show, and we've had the lowest amount of viewers we've potentially ever had. So it's great. Great for any sponsors. Keep those emails coming. See you guys later.
I can't even the Twitter algo.
I can't even see how many viewers we have. How many have we gotten?
It looks like I don't know, 250 cumulative or some shit. We don't need to say this kind of stuff out loud. Anyway,
that's good.
All right, see you later.
Okay, well, catch you guys next week.
Bye.
For the full show. Yeah.
What do you mean for the full show? This was the full show.
We're sitting in for the full show.
Well, we started like 10 minutes late and I left.
Are you going to leave or are you staying? Which one?
Yeah, I do actually have to leave. Okay, see you later.
All right.
I kind of feel
OSF showed up late and left early.
Yeah, he didn't just show up late. He actually delayed the show and then left late.
We're gonna have to think about a replacement.
So how do you find your memes? Like how are you finding this con guy?
I mean, I'm not really looking.
I'm
not really looking for one, but so that in that sense, since I'm not really looking, they just find me. If it finds me, then it looks good. Then I'll deal with it. But also Pwnlord. Pwnlord. Basically just him. He's
and you're,
streets.
Are you in that big chat that he's in, or is it the because he has a proper Telegram, right?
Yeah, I'm in there, but he's a close friend. We're in a 10-person chat together. So yeah.
Yeah. So I need to get a look on that chat.
Yeah, he sends the private stuff there. But I don't really act on it. Anyway. Where are you getting the memes, Mando? Where's the alpha for you? Are you still running some screeners over there, or you just kind of gave up on that in the summer lull?
I mean, I work so much on Epic that it's kind of that's just been the mainly it. But the head mod of Epic is like a proper degener, right? Like he got into Epic because he was in these streets. And he's in like a couple of chats. There's like a couple of like well-known meme coin chats, like Cryptic and a couple of other ones where like he's in the pump.fun streets a lot. He said the last month or so has been really, really bad, but it got okay over the last week. Like there hasn't been that many. Again. There hasn't been that many coins for a while that did well. And then we kind of just went back. That's why we just kind of went back to cat and dog coins, and they were slightly older that did well. But yeah, I think it's been a bit of a shit show, if I'm honest.
It was a slog for a bit. I think it's just summer. Yeah, everyone's just trying to take a risk, and it's really time to be just risk off and touching grass, for lack of a better term. Like if you have no discipline right now, you're getting chopped to fucking bits, and it's in the majors. So I can imagine meme coin liquidity is somewhat similar to that.
I told you that I put the majority of my bag in this JLP thing, right?
Yeah. How's that been doing?
Bring up the chart, man.
Yeah, bring up
that thing is just
JLP. Juliet
JLP. Yeah. That thing is the up only forever. Oh yeah, you can find it on deck screen. I'm pretty sure JLP USDC.
So yeah, you put money on this. Explain this a little bit because you told me about it, and I was like, wow, that's very interesting. And then I didn't act on it as usual, but it seemed like a good idea.
So it's part Solana, so it's 45% Solana. Yeah, this is it, but
okay.
You can. It's 10% ETH, 10% Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like an index of the leverage bullshit, whatever. You can keep going. I'll just shut up.
And 35% stables, and it's the liquidity token of Jupiter. So anyone who does perp trading on Jupiter, you use this liquidity pool to trade. Mm-hmm. So it earns all the perp fees. So like if people are fucking degenning and making no money, JLP just goes up, right? You make all the liquidation fees and all the trade fees. And honestly, I had a bunch of different spot bags and different things. I put it all into here, and this thing just doesn't really go fucking down. I mean, it may one day, but
it's pretty low volatility.
You're
not crushing it either.
It's really low vol. It's really low. But bring up like a CoinGecko chart of this thing, JLP CoinGecko, and you can see it all the way back to like the start of the year.
I think what most people would wonder is if you're missing out on a lot of the like upside returns in a situation like this for the decreased volatility, and why you wouldn't just fucking invest in a REIT or something.
So you get. So interestingly, this is not interestingly, but like year to date, like look at the fucking Sharpe ratio on that thing. Like that thing does not do it on a daily. Do it on a daily. That's this year, right? So it's
so it's doubled with like zero volatility,
right? And it's up more than Solana, Bitcoin, and ETH, right? So it's basically.
Is this like a cheat code? Something's gonna happen here? I think this is too good.
I think it's
what's the risk? What's the risk to this thing?
There's a really popular token on ETH, the GMX token. That's GLP, which is their token.
Yeah.
But the thing about Jupiter is like Jupiter just dominates Solana DeFi. So, and a lot of the perp trading. So it has a much higher market share than GMX ever did for doing this. But some people do this on Hyperlend, right? Like you can there's an HLP, for example. All the liquidity tokens of all these derivative protocols are called something LP. So there's GLP, there's HLP, which is for Hyperliquid, and then there's JLP, which is Jupiter. But Jupiter, because it's on Solana, you get like the majority of the market share, and the fees just seem to be higher. So, but yeah, the risks, obviously there are risks. It's DeFi. So like if some trader finds a way to like game the derivative exchange, which actually happened on maybe GMX or DYDX, and some guy made like $10 million, something like that, then you lose money because obviously it also you get the profit of the derivative exchange. And then I guess just general smart contract, like maybe they lose the private keys to that pool. Like this is the sort of thing that one day, you know, oh my god, the whole thing's been drained by fucking North Korea. But well, generally, like it's if it doesn't do that, then this thing is fucking money, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, it sounds like a responsible investment.
Yeah, but I just don't look at at majors that much because it just doesn't. This thing just doesn't really care. Like, because on the bad days, right, you get loads of liquidations.
Mm-hmm.
So on a day where like there's a day recently where Bitcoin dropped like 10% or something like that, and this thing barely moved because everyone gets fucking liquidated.
Mm-hmm.
So you get the liquidation fees as well.
Interesting.
So
I mean, it sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like it's good slow money, but it's somehow outperforming the other stuff. So people should probably take a look at it. But actually they won't. They'll just ape meme coins and try to make 100% a day rather than 100% a year. And therein lies the separation of people from their money and getting rich and staying rich.
Are you going to look into it as well, or?
I mean,
I feel like it's one of these things where like I'm going to tell you about it in a year, and you're going to be like, yeah, I got told about that, and
it remains to be seen. Let's check back in a year when it's at like 40 and I'm at the same net worth.
Yeah. All right.
And you're 10x.
Good.
No, I'm gonna look into it. I love the idea. Amazing. But I guess we could probably wrap it up in a second here. It was a pretty casual show. First day back. The sponsor, we were gonna have a sponsor either way. It might be next week. It might be the week after. We're not entirely sure who it'll be. We'll obviously give away some stuff to our very loyal fans who stayed with us. But
we got the big sponsor maybe coming in a.
Oh, we got some shit coming down the line.
We got some shit cooking, guys. Let's put it that way.
Very big sponsor, very big, but that's not for a little bit. So,
Anyway,
I think that's it for now. I'm gonna go watch the equity market slowly grind to zero. Hopefully, not buy it again because it doesn't seem to be.
I feel like you're long, aren't you?
No, I'm flat right now. I think I've lost enough today doing that. Lost 200 grand by 10:30 a.m. I think I'm done for a minute. We're gonna make it back, but should just bought JLP and lived like a long and prosperous, stress-free life, but we didn't. So I'll catch you later. Thanks for showing up. If you did, we're gonna have a guest next week. Sponsors coming too. Yeah. OSF is on paternity leave still, as you saw he left. We'll catch you later. Bye.
Bye, guys.